I just want to show you. Because I'm just making sure that you all see. I'm going to make sure you see her with her maroon coat on. I see how that's not my daughter, but she got a similar vehicle like the other lady that been stalking our house that lives up that way. I just want to make sure that I sit there and tell you, because she hurried up and made sure that she moved her shit. I'm just saying. And I just want to make sure, because when I'm sitting here walking down here, right, me walking down here, I just want to make sure you notice that that black girl isn't my kid. Okay? I'm just making sure you know that. Actually, she's the driver of this vehicle right here. So when I'm walking down and they see us walking and stuff, that they all knew that that wasn't my car. And she just got into that car right there. I'm just telling you. So that way when you knew that this house right here wasn't all mine, that you knew that this lady down here, fik3454, wasn't my vehicle, and neither is HFS1651. They all knew that shit down here. They knew that shit. Okay? And so when I'm down here walking with my T-Mobile, they knew I didn't live down here. Okay? They all knew I didn't live down this way. And see how I was brave enough to walk down here? To fucking look and see, and so that way we don't have no mistakes about anything. I'm just telling you so that way you know, because I live there. Not this way, not where they've been pretending all down here. JAN 5761, that's not at my house. And so when my shit's all back there, they all knew that I didn't live down that way. Make sure I go around in a circle here. We want to make sure that you see up the street that there's a bus up there. We want to make sure that you see that. We just want to make sure. We want to make sure you see this lady right here getting into her red truck. We want to make sure you see everybody's vehicle who live right here. And then nobody with a white truck lived over here. You see Glenn, he came from Yellowstone. And see how he's getting ready to park right there? That's because he lives there, right? You see that? That's not my driveway. This is my driveway. And so, like I said, that's Boggs. We're not in Middletown. This is my house right here. I'm just making sure because they all thought that parking it down there, the van down there, the big van down there, they knew. See, that's Glenn. Okay, right? We want to make sure that you see that I wasn't talking about the Dayton Public School van that was down there. Let's get a picture of both of them so you can see the difference. I wasn't talking about that. And it's going up Yellowstone. But we just want to make sure that you see this sign too. Thompson at Boggs. Thompson at Boggs. You heard me? This is my house here. They keep acting like, am I going to sit there and I'm going to sit there and keep on pretending? They could keep on pretending. Right? It didn't matter. It doesn't matter how many times they're pretending. This is still me right here. You heard me? This is still me right here. And so when I'm noticing that and she tried to come outside in a maroon coat, it doesn't matter. That's not my kid. If she's having sex with Pool, that don't have nothing to do with me. Okay? Because it's not my kid. And so this is 4260. I'm just showing you. And back there, you see how the yard is cut off? There's no street in the back of my yard. There's no street in the back of my yard. This right here, let me go ahead and walk on back here. So that way you can see. See, there's no street. I'm just showing you. right? So this is what we're looking at. You heard me? Because the school is way over there. And they weren't recording me. They was recording people down on that other end where that van was at. And so I'm just showing you what it looks like. And so now you've seen where everywhere looked like. And how I was never playing. This is Dayton, Ohio 2021. And I'm making sure that you can see that lady's dark skinned. That's not my kid. You see this van, that's from Williamson. And they had to drive around a long way to come around in a circle, to come down Boggs to get to Thompson, because Boggs that way don't go to Williamson, and that vehicle was from Williamson. Okay. And this is me. I'm Carla Williams. I'm going to get a divorce from Mr. Ricketts, and I'm the one who is the nurse that applied for Social Security, not that lady down there who's trying to wear a purple coat, trying to pretend that she was the one on the Social Security call later, because it wasn't my daughter on no Social Security call. It was me, okay? Not the people down the street where she's getting ready to drive off at. Not her, okay? I'm just making sure, because everybody wanted to make sure who was who, so I'm making sure who was who too, okay? Because I'm not related to them or the people that live behind me. I'm not related to them. And they all knew that too when they were playing that game. And I still don't know who took my PEBT card. But evidently somebody know. Somebody. fik3454 know? I think she does.